Hi guys, how are you? Hi guys, my name is Christine and I will be with you for today's lesson. Today we'll be discussing something totally different. Today we will be discussing how would you rate your memory. So I'd love to hear a bit more from you. I do have a little request from you guys. If I do pause the lesson, I will be back in 5 minutes. I've just got a few works happening around in the house, so I just need to let people in and out. Let's have a little look at Arush first. So Arush, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day first?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Arush. I study in class 5F. My school name is LWT School, Megacity, Kolkata. And my favorite hobbies are playing, singing, and dancing. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So Arush, can you tell me what you did with your day, please?
Yes, ma'am. With my day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am. Today, first I woke up in the morning at 6 o'clock. Then I went to school.
Mm-hmm.
Came back. Then I joined 6:30 to 7:30 online classes. Then I'm joining class now. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Arush. Okay, and Arush, can you tell me how would you rate your memory and why? And what kind of memory are we talking about here?
Yes, ma'am. And I would rate my memory 10 star from 3 star.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, because
Okay.
I forgot a lot of things very early.
Okay.
Like sometimes my father tells that we need to go somewhere, so I just keep reminding him a lot of times.
Okay.
And like if I want to also go to pick up my grandfather from the station and the airport, so like in the morning sometimes their plane or train come in the morning only, mostly.
Mm-hmm.
So like I just put an alarm also, and like sometimes I get an excitement and I woke up earlier than the alarm. Sometimes it has happened
I
with me.
see. Okay. Very good. Um, and what about your memory for school things? How do you rate it?
Ma'am, I told you that I would rate like some things I kept remembered till now. Like a doctor said me that you will get an injection when you will be 11 years. Like this is about 6 to 7 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So I still remember.
Okay. Okay, very good. Thank you very much, Arush.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, next we'll go on to Ananya. Ananya, can you introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day first?
Yes. Hi, Christine. Hi, everyone. My name is Ananya, and I'm currently pursuing my post graduation in MBA from ICFI Business School, Hyderabad. And lately, I haven't been joining the meet because I had exams and all the assignments were also piled up. So, also, I'm doing another internship. So, I couldn't give time to that internship as well. So, I'm really apologizing for that. But yes, talking about the day, today was quite normal. Got a free period, so I slept. So yes, that happens very rarely when you're doing an MBA, right? So yeah, it was pretty normal, nothing as such to be discussed. But yes, classes are going on. It's going to end very soon because exams are approaching and the final exams are on our heads. So yes, we are waiting for it.
Fantastic. I'm just going to pause this class right here. I'll be back in about 3 minutes, just letting workers in and out of my house, and I'll come
Sure.
back to you.
Sure,
Thank
sure.
you very much. Hi guys, I'm back. Thank you for that. So Ananya, moving on to today's question, can you tell us how would you rate your memory?
Yes, so Christine, I think I recall something. I think the power of recalling something which has already happened, which has impacted you, which has impacted your life. I think I consider that memory. And it happens only when you are completely in touch with that incident or the circumstances you are in. So I think that causes the memory that sort of gives you the power to recall what has really happened in our life. So, if you tell me about the personal thing, I when I get attached to the circumstances very closely, I think then only I remember the incident so much. Otherwise, I just tend to forget everything because it's like go with the flow. It happens, and I don't recall that easily. But when it comes to one second.
It's all right, no worries.
Okay, so yes, when it comes to something which is related to study or the professional life, I give my 100%. I try that I remember each and everything in detail because I'm that person who goes into detail and who finds out every possible way to just remember or memorize it. So yes, I give my 100%. I couldn't always say, I wouldn't say that it's like it's 100% memory. I give it 10 on 10 on me. But yes, somewhere around 7 to 8 on a memory. If I talk about professional life, otherwise, if I talk about personal life, yes, the incident should matter to me a lot. It should affect me, in a loving way or in a negative way, however it is. So for that, I don't consider emotional thing. But yes, for the professional thing, I would say 7.58 is fine for me.
Okay, excellent. And how would you say you would help increase your memory? What helps you remember things?
I have a very good habit. I'll show you. Okay. So this is the diary I maintain. It's encrypted with Ananya, and this is my personal
Lovely.
diary. And this is somewhat gives me the life of productivity, I guess. I write down every incident, whatever goes on my day, and whatever I have to do for next day. So these are my goals to for everyday goals actually. Whatever I have planned for tomorrow, whatever I have planned for today and has worked out today, and what is pending for tomorrow. I think this keeps me organized all the time, and this makes me remember that okay, Ananya, you got to do this. This is the work which is pending. So I think maintaining a diary, a personal, just a notebook, I guess, that would really help someone to remember things. And also, when you talk about hardcore memory, when you really have to remember something, I think instead of mugging up something, you could just practice. A small step towards practice can always help you remember things. You should connect to the thing very personally, then only you'll remember things. And also meditation really does help, but it doesn't help me because I am very fickle in that kind. I don't really meditate so much because I lose my power of just thinking something else. So yes, meditation could help so many people. I have seen my friends meditate a lot, and that has helped them, increase the memory to a next level. So yeah, these three things would definitely help.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Ananya.
Thank you so
And
much, Christine.
you're welcome. And Arush, what about you? How do you help your memory?
Ma'am, like I try to recall everything after like watching the videos and photos which I had, and like some things I remember. Like when I was in Singapore, I went to Singapore Flyer a lot of times, and the Marina Bay Sands, and
Okay.
also I went to Sentosa Beach, and I remember this much only. Thank you. And I also remember my home. It was Regentville.
Okay,
Still, you can
fantastic.
search on Google Earth. You can get easily on Google Earth.
Okay, so you use places to remember to get your memories.
Yes, ma'am. Like I see some photos,
Okay.
then I get a bit memorized.
So making connections. Okay,
Yes,
very
ma'am.
good. Thank you very much, Arush. Okay, next we'll go
Thank you, ma'am.
to, you're welcome. Next we'll go to Rupal. Hi, Rupal. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day? Rupal.
You are on mute, Rupal. No.
Okay, Rupal, until you reconnect, maybe you need to reconnect. I'll move on to Aksha. Hi, Aksha. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
So, good evening, ma'am. So, myself Aksha, and I'm currently pursuing MBA from ICFI Business School. Am I audible?
Okay,
Yeah.
very good.
So,
And
today was like I had presentations and submissions. Many things were going on. Like, it was a hectic day actually for me. And yeah, today only I forgot my keys in my classroom. So I don't rate my memory as a good for everything, but that happened. I know why it happened, because like lot many things were going on. My friend was not well. Like she had a high fever. I had to take her to clinic, and presentation was going to happen. Like I was busy, and I just forgot my like bag in my, like a small pouch in my mm, classroom. And when I was walking, then I recollected, yeah, I have forgot something, but I didn't remember what I forgot in my, like what I kept in my class. So after reaching the room, see, I saw my room is locked, so I remembered, yeah, it was the key. So I have that kind of memory. Like if something or the other tension is there, I forgot these kind of things. But as in I have a memory, like uh, if someone talked to me, I remember every single sentence they said. Even it takes 3-4 years after, if you ask what you said that day, I remember as in that sentence. Because so my friends make fun of me. Acha, if I forgot, anyway you will be remembering that. So I do remember such statements or sentence for a longer period, even though that person have forgot that the conversation had happened. So I have a that kind of memory if in a real, like if we talk in a real, or like incidents I keep in mind, the movie dialogues, anything like that I remember, or pictures which I saw, I remember.
okay, so do you help yourself by seeing different pictures and by using your visual memory to help yourself memorize for your studies, for example?
Yeah, I watch videos or anything so which will help me. Like even in exam, what I remember is the page number or the textbook. So like I will be remembering the chart or flow charts more than the text. So I remember in 52 page number in that textbook, yeah, that was the portion. I will remember everything. If flowchart is there, yeah, it will be easy for me to draw. But if there is a sentence, obviously not. If it is a flowchart
Fantastic.
and picture kind of thing, yeah, it is easier for me.
Okay, excellent. Well, thank you very much, Aksha.
Okay.
Next, we'll move on to Rupal now. Hi, Rupal. Hello, Rupal. I think, yes. Hello?
Am I audible now?
Yes, it's working. Okay, hi, Rupal. Rupal, can you?
Okay. Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm
Hi.
Rupal Krishna. Yeah, I'm Rupal Krishna. Hi, Christine. Currently, I'm living in Hyderabad, pursuing my postgraduate degree in MBA from ICFI Business School. Today, I can say I took a financial management test, which went pretty well. And for my memory, I can say that I write things down in my notes on my phone. Other than that, on a daily basis, I maintain to-do lists for the upcoming lectures, for the case study discussions, or the presentations that we have to give, submit, or present in front of the class. And on a scale of 10, I can rate my memory as 7 or an 8.
Okay, and why and how do you help your memory?
just like I said, I write things down in my notes on my phone.
Just like
Other
that.
than that, on a personal level, I think I remember things pretty well. Like
Mhm.
if I have to go out with my friends, or if I have some sort of a function or an event to attend. Other than
Okay.
that, the presentation thing that I said, presentations or the case studies, that I need to write down because they are a bit monotonous. So
Okay.
they are a bit difficult to remember or recall. So those things I need to write down.
Okay. Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Next we have Jivanji Raj.
It's Shivangi Raj.
Shivangi, sorry. So Shivangi, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Okay, so my name is Shivangi Raj. I'm basically from Chandigarh, that is the north part of India. And currently I'm living in Hyderabad and pursuing my MBA from ICFI Business School. My day was pretty normal. I had a lot of classes, and in between those classes, I got to know that I got selected for the LWT for my internship. That made me feel very happy. And after attending all my classes and doing all the stuff, I was very excited to start this meeting with you. I have heard a lot about you from my friends who are in
Thank you.
doing an internship in LWT as well. So yeah, this is how my day went.
Thank you very much. So I'd like you to tell us a bit about your memory. How would you rate your memory and why?
Okay, so I think I have a good memory that helps me remember a few tasks and a certain amount of necessary contacts that we need to remember. Earlier, when I was in school, I used to remember all the homework and tasks allotted to me. And that also made a special bond between my teachers. That made me more closer to them, and that was a plus point there. And moreover, it also helped me in handling multiple tasks when especially when you are doing an MBA, like assignments and projects, club activities, all those. And having a good memory is also important, very important, especially when you are doing an MBA, because it makes you more confident. It improves your social skills as well, and it also allows you to make effective notes and lots more.
Okay, very good. And how do you really like help yourself remember, making effective notes and all of this, but which tactics do you use personally?
I basically try to be very physically active for the
Mhm.
whole day. And I try to spend a lot of my time with my friends because they keep on reminding me things that we have to do all these tasks. And yeah, I do make notes that whatever task I have to do at the end of the day. And I do take a good sleep because it increases our memory power as well. So these are the things that I do to make my memory sharp. So I can give maybe 8 out of 10 for my memory
Okay,
skills. Yeah,
fantastic. Thank you very much.
thank you.
Thank you. Okay. And next we'll move on to Lijol. So Lijol, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Hello everyone, I'm Lijal Mahapatra. I'm born and brought up in Odisha. And about my day, not that pretty good. I got hurt. So yeah, I had to rush to the clinic. My
Oh
heart got in the heart.
no.
So yeah,
Oh,
the power bank fell on my feet and yeah, the toe is gone.
your toe
And
is gone.
yeah, it's actually the fingernail broke and like the skin is a bit apart.
Oh my goodness. Well, I do wish you a speedy recovery. I really hope you get better soon. Oh, what an awful day. I'm so sorry about that. I
So
hope you
yeah,
feel better soon.
pretty much that. And right now doing my presentations only as with that only I'm going on. Tomorrow I have 2-3 presentations and pretty much that I'll say. And coming to the question of the day, memory, I often like try to memorize things without writing or without noting down
Mhm.
things because uh, I know it is not that feasible, but I feel that in that way I tend to remember things better. And for me, remembering in terms of my study is, if I understand something, I'll remember it. And I often try to understand, like, even though it is a very, we have to rote learn certain things, but once we understand the, point of view, or at least the meaning behind it, it is somewhat easier to remember something. And most of the time when I teach my friends and all, I tend to memorize things using, citing examples that are related to our real life. Like, for example, you take subjects like a HRM or LEB, you can make up your own scenarios, and what, if this will happen, this is how you're going to remember. Because when it is fun, you'll automatically remember that, okay, this was a joke I cracked. And that is most often the thing that I remember, like in the exam hall as well. Okay, I remember this was the thing that sir told in the class and we all laughed. Okay, that was the thing that I tried then. So mostly with the help of example, and also, first understanding the things is very much important, because I'm not able to memorize something that I don't know. With the scripts as well, I'm like, whenever I write it down by myself, I understand what the thinking process was. So it is not that hard to, again, to mug up the script, because you know why you wrote it, like what was the thing that you were thinking about. So that is how I generally try to remember. And one more thing that I've tried these days is, because there are things you have to learn, and also I write and speak it at the same time. Like, I'll write the things down, I'll speak it out loud so that I can hear what I am saying, and I'm seeing what I'm writing. So in that sense, all of your senses are working at the same time. So it helps a bit more.
Okay, excellent. Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lucia. I hope you feel better soon.
I am feeling better. I took the medicine. Thank you, Rista.
Okay, so next we have Sangram. Hi, Sangram. Hi, Sangram. Sangram? No, I think we've lost Sangram there. Okay, so what types of memories do we have? So we've spoken about memory. Can anyone tell me what kind of memories we have, if we had to split them in two?
Yeah, one, we have the permanent memory, and one, there is a temporary memory. So the permanent memory is stored in our nodal, like in the brain. In the permanent storage, there is what we say. If I explain it this way, a permanent memory is something that you can remember once you, like, for example, you said us one thing, and we repeated it again, and you asked this question about it. It gets set in our permanent memory. So that is the temporary memory is something that we, tend to forget within few days or a period of month, depend upon how everyone does it.
Exactly. So we call it long-term memory or short-term memory, which is basically what you said, permanent or temporary. And the more that we practice a certain temporary memory, it then moves into a permanent memory. And this is why, for example, we practice piano for hours on end, or why we practice dance for hours on end. It's because we are doing something that's within a temporary memory, but the more that we do it, then it will become permanent memory. So things that might help you with your memory, for example, would be preparation. So if you, for example, are the type of person who goes into an interview and suddenly all your memory just goes away, if you prepare, preparation is key. And the more that you focus on the objective and understand your objective towards any question, the more capable you'll be of focusing your memory power to tackle that question and construct the answer. So these are some tips in order to help you grasp onto your memory at times of in times of need. But you also gave some really helpful tips to improve memory power. And someone mentioned exercise, which is great. There's very, good evidence related to exercise. There's also sleep, and also visuals. You guys mentioned videos and pictures and making connections in that way. But you can also repeat or imagine things. So through repetition, for example, the practicing of the piano, that will help. And imagination. So when you imagine things, let's say if there's a story and you need to remember, we remember stories because they are very imaginative. So if we make things into more imaginative stories or pictures in our minds, that's when we can start remembering things more easily. So these are just a few tips. I don't know if Sangram has managed to find network. Sangram?
Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Fantastic. Hi, Sangram. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day and move on to today's question, please?
Myself, Sangram, living in Mumbai, working as an HR recruiter. My day was a normal day for me. I went to my office, like left from home at 7 a.m., reached my office by 9 and did my office work. And then I left from the office. Like I took early out because I am having some issues with my eyes today. So I
Okay.
was in the clinic. Then after I got the checkup done right now, then I took the bus again for returning my home, and I'm just reaching home now.
Excellent. Very good. I hope you feel better soon. And if you could answer today's question.
Like about the memory, ma'am.
Yes.
Memory,
So how would you rate
okay.
your memory and why?
Ma'am, I cannot rate my memory like it's 10 of 10 or anything. Like some of the other way we do like forget some things to do. Like in our daily basis in office also, there are like some points that I need to write and keep because sometimes I do forget to like complete the task also. Like if any other task is given other than the recruitment part, like you need
Okay.
to manage something or like IT asset management has been given to me. So sometime I just forgot that that asset has been missing or has been misplaced. So I need to keep a written note, like all these things I need to check or keep updated. So my memory is also like I can't tell it is 10 on 10. And sometimes we do forget like to call the candidate, like if he is having the interview that day. So sometimes it happens like that.
Okay. Thank you very much, Sangram.
Thank you, man.
Okay, guys, is there anyone who would like to add anything at all or comment on someone else's opinion?
No, Christine, I think everybody has different points and they have just made it clear. So yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, guys. Well, today we've discussed your memories, okay, and how you would rate your memory. We've also taken a look at different types of memory and how we can improve our memory. I asked you for your own personal tips. Thank you very much for joining today's class, and apologies about that little delay. But thank you so much for that. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. And I hope you have a good evening, guys.
Thank you, Christine.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Christine.
ma'am.
Thank you.